There have been many villains introduced to us in the INAZUMA universe, some absolutely phenomenal, whilst the others, well, I don't think we need to talk about them. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking every final boss in INAZUMA 11, with some slight exceptions. Only players as well, since I don't think I can talk about Radar for the 80th time. If you guys are enjoying my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm still looking for 5,000 subscribers, and let me know what to rank next in the description down below. And without further ado, let's begin. Now to start off, we have the one and only Kidou Yuuto. Now he's technically not a final boss, but come on now, he's the first ever major boss that's a player. I can't not put him in. Royal Academy Kidou is what I like to call exceptional. He was the captain of an unbeatable Royal Academy side, had the craziest smug known to man, and just didn't give a damn about who you were. And let's not forget, he is the drip master. Tell me an anime character that rocks up to play football with a cape and some goggles. Closest player you can find is Edgar Davids. Oh, and I forgot to mention how I'm going to rate these players. It's pretty simple really. Aura/drip, techniques, and how iconic they truly were. Like I said, pretty simple. I'm only going to show the techniques they had at the time of being the final boss, so yeah, just a warning, I ain't going to be showing Kidou popping Emperor Penguin number 3 because he's part of INAZUMA Japan. Now, Kidou's techniques. He actually only has 2 to be fair, and in the first match against Raimon, I'm pretty sure he knew 0, but I might be wrong, so let me know in the comments. Emperor Penguin number 2. Now, if it wasn't for those meddling Aries kids, this technique would have probably been my favorite out of the whole Penguin list. Why, you ask? I don't know why, to be honest. I've just always had a liking to number 2, and also prefer it to 3. I don't even know if that's a hot take or not, but even if it is, this move is still crazy cool. Now, twin boost is a meh for me. I never really loved twin boost like that. Obviously I don't hate it, but come on now. I love pass to a header back, into a shot. I don't know about that one, let me not lie to you. And when it comes to how iconic Kidou is, I mean, I don't really need to talk about that now, do I? So for all the talk about Kidou, I'm gonna give him a nice 7.5 out of 10. Gods, and most importantly, gods. Aphrodi, for them 3 episodes he properly appeared in, showed everyone why he was the real deal. How can you just rock up at your finalist home turf, tell them to quit while they can, dog on them with complete ease, and then just disappear like nothing ever happened? Are you crazy? And let's not forget about this guy's drip. Now, I don't know if people love or hate the Zeus drip, but me though, it ain't better than Kidou's Goggle X cape setup, but it's up there. Hino really said, let's get the goddess Aphrodite, change her into a male footballing kid, and make him top 5 drippiest guys known to man. How does one even do that? And don't get me started on the greatest dribbling technique ever, Heaven's Time. He must have been chopping it up with Dio or something, because how are you allowing this guy to basically stop time? And he can spam this move too. If Raimon had no plot, they would have shared the same fate as Royal, an absolute thrashing. But can we talk about God Knows for a second? Now, is it better than God Break? No, but this is still an A-tier technique. He literally grows a pair of wings. What more do you need? And obviously this guy is iconic. He's damn near top 5 best players of all time. Matter of fact, he is top 5 best players of all time. But since it's just for their final boss sagas, I'm giving Aphrodi a nice 8.5 out of 10, because in the day, this guy was a boss for about 3 episodes. Come on now. Now onto the aliens. We have the Commander Gran. This guy on a daily basis does what he wants, and no one, and I mean no one, can tell him otherwise. Oh, you're trying to sneak into Raimon? Not on my watch. Oh, you're trying to beat Raimon? Not on my watch. Oh, you're trying to talk your mess to me? Not on my watch. Now obviously all of you know who my favorite alien is, but Gran just had everyone on lockdown, no matter what. And I keep saying this, Gran look over Hiruto look any day of the week. This design is pinnacle. His hair is spiked up, he damn near mean mugs everyone that's not Endo, and the Genesis kit, simply perfect. Now Gran features in 3 techniques, being the use of 2 out of the 3. Ryusei Blade is legendary, absolutely beautiful. It doesn't feel like a power buster, but it's just beautiful to look at. Now Supernova, that's a power buster. No, that's a Supernova. I will never stop saying this. These kids would hop into your favorite verse and annihilate everyone inside. And Space Penguins, I like penguins, and I like space, so W move. Now, do I think this version of Hiruto is more iconic than Aphrodi and Kidou? No, but he's still iconic as hell. And for all the reasons I listed before, Gran gets a solid 9.5 out of 10. Rococo Urupa. Now I'm gonna say this off rip. When it comes to what final bosses I like the most from the OG, Rococo probably lands at the very bottom. And it's not his fault, he just has to compete with absolute gods. Rococo is basically the African Endo, but just a tiny bit more serious. And I like Endo, so obviously I'm gonna like Rococo. His design is cold. Now I don't know what barber he went to, maybe the GTA guy, but damn, it's a shocking trim, but it just works for him. And Lil Giggins' GK kit goes crazy, man. God Hand X is just the 2nd greatest God Hand of all time. Nothing is beating God Hand V, sorry, not sorry. And Tamashii the Hand, yeah, he went 2 for 2 Jutsu and GK techniques. A man pulls a hand out of his soul, like is that not cool to you guys? And to top it off, this guy plays up front, and he has another banger technique called X-Blast. Not many players can say they've pulled out back to back to back debut bangers in a single match. That's aura. When it comes to him being iconic, let's be serious now. He ain't touching the previous 3. Still iconic, but just on the lower end. End of the day though, I'ma give Rococo like a 7 out of 10. I like him, but I don't like him that much. Sorry Fazz, I'm not sorry. Now let's get into the Go universe with Yamato. This might be a short one. Look, if there's any Yamato fans here, comment down below why you love this guy. Now I'm not saying I don't like him, but damn does this guy emit next to no aura. Don't get me wrong, he looks clean, but he has nothing backing him up. Greatest thing about Yamato is his Keshin King Burn. King Fire might have to slot into my top 5 favorite goalkeeping techniques of all time. That move is just insane, but that is literally it about him. He is not iconic whatsoever. There really was no proper build up to him, and yeah, for that reason, I'm sorry Yamato, but you're getting a 5 out of 10. As we time travel to the future, we arrive at the presence of the second stage children's leader, Saru. Now look, as long as you're cool with the second stage children, Saru has no problem with you. So adults. On a serious note though, Saru's design is cold. White hair on any anime character is already an S tier rating. I can see that he was taking note from Kidou with the goggles, and that fit is a sleeper. He might not be working with much, but he's doing the maximum he can and even more. Aura wise, that means literally the leader of a world taking organization. I think that's all I need to say. Now his techniques. Shelbert Burst will forever be cold to me. I love the moves where they just send the ball flying without even touching it. Now his Mixie Max. Me personally, I don't really rate it. Big bulky ape is a no-no for me. Now his margin Keshin is fire though. Looks a bit goofy when he armor fires it though. Saru is pretty iconic. Obviously, since he's a Go character, he's going to be less iconic than most, if not all the OGs, but at least he's done better than his predecessor Yamato. Overall, I'm gonna give Saru a nice 8 out of 10. He's cool to me. Ozrock. Someone tell me his voice actor's name right now. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. This guy's voice is legit top tier. It might actually be the greatest thing about him, no lie. Now, I know I'm not too fond of Galaxy, but I've always been a fan of Ozrock. How does one debut himself? By capturing the whole moon as a hostage. And he's a proper alien. He ain't like Gran. This guy is a serious galactical criminal. Now his casual drip is meh to be honest, but actual fleet drip, yeah, you got it. Coldest kit in Galaxy, and I will not let anyone convince me otherwise. If I speak on souls, I'm gonna get mad, so I'm just gonna act like they don't exist. But Stargazer, bro, it's the way he says it as well. Like, this move is actually crazy. Once again though, he's been hit with the Go tax, so he's not as iconic. Plus he's the last season, and a lot of people actually have never watched Galaxy, which is kind of crazy to me. So for that reason, I'm gonna give him a solid 7.5 out of 10. Alternate universe time, let's go! Nosaka is the final boss of Ares, and this guy literally is a robot. No emotions, but it works for him. His aura for me increased by 10 when we got the info that this guy has been seriously ill. Yeah, he still balls out. One quick glance at Nosaka will tell you all you need to know about this guy's trip. He ain't even doing anything fancy, he's just always farming. Now his technique Royal Lancer fits him so well. He's just acting nonchalant the whole way through that technique. Skywalk is always so funny to look at. This guy legit jumping on nothing but air, like what the hell. And he's also the architect of his team, so he owns every single tactic, including Grid Omega, which I mean, how is this tactic not banned? Now obviously Ares is the penultimate series of Inazuma, so Nosaka shouldn't be that iconic, but he kinda is. I see hella people rock the Luna Nosaka profile picture, but maybe that's just me. Overall, I'm gonna give Nosaka a nice 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed him. Oh, Yurika. I mean, Orion Cross Viper is cold, I guess. You got hold because they rush Orion's ending. You ain't dodging this quick 5 out of 10 though. Yes, she gets the same rank as Yamato. Yes, I do not care. Once again, let me know what you want me to rank next in the comments down below. Subscribe to all the 7 quotes in the description, and I'll catch you guys later.